Thank you very much. Please sit down. Good afternoon. The Commissioner for Education and all my colleagues in the Akwa Ibom State Executive Council, I welcome all of you and the entire government team to this very, very, very important ceremony this afternoon. I welcome the Chancellor, the brand new Chancellor of Topfaith University. I thank the Chairman of the Governing Council, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of this university. I welcome the distinguished senators that have been here with us, other members of the National Assembly, members of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly and other houses of assembly across the nation. I welcome in a very special way Dr. Udo Udoka, one of our leading Anang sons who has blazed the trail of education and management in this country, not just Akwa Ibom State. I welcome the paramount rulers of Akwa Ibom State, led here by the chairman of the Akwa Ibom State Traditional Rulers Council, who have come here in very large numbers, confirming their concern for education in our state. I welcome Akwa Ibomites and Nigerians so thirsty for educational advancement. I found a cross-section of them here, men and women, who have come to this very, very important ceremony. I want to thank you, first of all, for coming here and making this ceremony what it should be and what it has been. I come here wearing two caps. The first cap belongs to the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Domi Emmanuel, who is unavailable and is not able here. I come here wearing my personal cap as a friend of the Topfaith Dream and Topfaith schools. This morning, on behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, we inaugurated landmarks in this university. Domi Emmanuel House, dedicated for serious teaching in his field. I'm sure you do know he's a professional accountant. We inaugurated and planted the Iroko tree for the Anang custom, and I think for the custom of these parts. Iroko is a very significant tree. I'm sure across this site we call them We call tree Upa, a lifespan of several years. And during that ceremony, I did indicate that this university is properly sited. It's sited where there is an Iroko already. And from this local government area, there is an Iroko already, which has spanned more than 100 years and yet still going strong. I was referring to Akbarawa Boma family. It spanned 100 years, and the Iroko tree that we planted this morning to inaugurate this university will live, and the university will live 100 years, 100 years, and will remain strong and will remain the light of these parts. My prayer at that occasion was that this Iroko tree will pattern after this university so that the university will prosper and prosper all those who will go through here. I'm very excited to be asked to represent the governor at this occasion, because I'm an avid believer in the Topfaith dream. His Excellency is unable to be here, but he had asked me to make a few remarks in the form of a goodwill message. And I would ask the Chancellor of this university and the Chairman of this occasion to permit me to please read His Excellency's goodwill message. I wish to thank the Chairman, Board of Trustees of this great institution, the Topfaith University, our brother and compatriot, Dr. Emmanuel T. Abraham. I want to thank the management and staff of this Topfaith management. I know you know Topfaith has a series of schools graduating into university. I want to thank all the people who have been able to manage that seed to this Iroko that is sprouting out of this university. He had asked me also to extend his gratitude to the institution for inviting him as special guests of honor at the maiden inauguration and matriculation ceremony of this university. He continues, let me to specifically commend the chairman for sitting this university here in Akwa Ibom State, in Batak. I want to commend him for the infrastructure, the quality of the buildings in this institution, which to my mind is an indication that this university means real business. It was a former United States First Lady, Senator Hillary Clinton, who once said that it takes a village to raise great and inspiring children. Dr. Abraham has raised the university with the cooperation and the support of the people of Patak village, who have given him the impetus and the ability to bring forth this university. We have decided to join hands with the government in the task of educating our future leaders, and this is highly commendable. We are proud of your creativity, ingenuity, entrepreneurial spirit, and I want to reassure you, as I have done before, that we will work with you as partners and as coordinators of our hope for good education in Akwa Ibom State. Dr. Abraham represents the true Akwa Ibom spirit of hard work, excellence. We salute your vision and call on other great sons and daughters of our land to emulate your shining example. For indeed, it takes a man of your nature to birth a university of this standard. Topfaith has been a brand that is associated with academic excellence through carefully designed curriculum. You have, from far and near, to this idyllic village of Patak, and in the process, help provide jobs and opportunities for growth for our people, not only in Patak or Isianudum, but Akwa Ibom State, but in Nigeria. I have no doubt that the same dedication to excellence will take here in the Topfaith University, and in a few years' time would join the pantheon of these highly competitive and best-rated universities, not only in Nigeria, but in the world. Mr. Chancellor, to the matriculating students, I want to ask them to consider themselves very, very privileged and lucky to be the first set of students to be accepted into this Institute of Higher Learning. I urge you, therefore, to represent the values of this university, values of integrity, character, honesty, intellectual curiosity, and morals. I urge you to shun antisocial tendencies, cultism, and other vices that negate the spirit of advancement. Many of you are here because your parents desire to create a great future for you. They know that it is through education that you can explore your full potentials and rise to the faith of your greatness. I am sure you won't let them down. Education is the greatest investment anybody can make. That is why we have devoted a good chunk of our budget in government, in the education sector. We do not just want to produce graduates, we want to produce those who would be able to apply the technological advancements of today to create opportunities for themselves and for others, and to be employers of labor rather than seekers of employment. That's why we have placed huge premium on entrepreneurial skills, the acquisition alongside conventional learning. We stand ready to partner with great Akwa Ibomites such as Dr. Abraham in our quest to ensure that our children are made ready to face the competitive 21st century marketplace ideas of opportunity. It is therefore a great pleasure and my happiness to inaugurate today the Topfaith University and pray that it lives up to its name, faith and top, that everything that will be associated with this university will be top-notch. I thank God for our Akwa Ibom State. I thank God for this university, and I therefore inaugurate this university in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Coral Grove. Thank you, Your Excellency, for that encouraging, goodwill message. Thank you so much as we bring this very August event to its close. Permit me to just recognize my colleagues from the University of Uyo, Professor Nadasowa, who has been here since morning. That's the first lady in this state to have made a computer to speak in Igbo language. Put your hands together for my colleague, Professor Inowa. And the Dean, Faculty of Arts, University of Uyo, Professor Joseph Oshier was also here. And many other dignitaries. I had done the general stuff of everyone representing me in the audience to welcome other people. At this juncture, I just want to remind the members of the audience of the order of recession before I invite the registrar. The order of recession shall be, in this order, you turn to page 20, the next bearer shall lead the order of recession, followed by the Chairman Board of Trustees, and then the Chancellor, the Pro-Chancellor, the Vice-Chancellor, Librarian, Registrar, dignitaries, and other university staff will follow in that recessional order. It's been my wonderful pleasure to have been appointed Director of Ceremonies in this very grand and grandiose occasion, and I'm grateful to management of Topfaith University for appointing me. Thank you so much. My name remains once again Professor Effiong Johnson. I am the University of Uyo Public Orator. Thank you so much as I invite the registrar for the closing remarks. Thank you, sir.
Principal officers of the university, deans of faculties, coordinators, directors, heads of departments, matriculants, ladies and gentlemen. I now respectfully invite the Vice Chancellor to declare the Matriculation Ceremony of Topfaith University closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now declare this assembly for the first matriculation ceremony closed.
Please, everyone should stay put. as they stand or stand put, as the case may be, for the recession. Please remember to stay put until the recession is out of the hall.